Hi everyone, I'm sorry we got interrupted. This is a personal reading for a client, and we are doing the reading based on or trying to connect to someone that passed away. It is a spiritual reading or looking into the other side. Again, I am Margot, your tarot reader. If you're interested in consultation, email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margot, your tarot reader. So we got interrupted by the outdoors as well as the energies. So we are coming together to realign ourselves in the energy. The cards are still in the same way that they were as we were doing the reading. So when it comes to reading the other side in the spiritual realm, it takes a lot more energy, physically, emotionally, and spiritually from both ends, believe me. Recapping, these two beautiful souls have a lot to say, a lot to ask as well from my client. And I will say that I feel like one of the souls is very much so in the teary eye. I feel like they're crying for me. So when I see the energy, I see like the handballed and wiping the tears. I feel more so that it is the father figure, okay? That if he could turn back pages, he will do things differently. If he could turn back pages, he would have done anything to save you from all this pain, from all this heartaches, okay? Um, he feels that in a way he fell as a father. He feels that in a way he should have done a lot more. He just was not expecting to be as it is now. He he got a glimpse of it in the living as he was here living, but he did not expect it to prolong in the way that it is. Okay, right now, and I've been reading what for over an hour. You're reading, and I will have to say that I have a scent, and it's very strong. I don't know if it's him or the mother figure, but I have a strong scent, like a flowery, strong scent that comes in. When I sense that, it is a positive energy for me. So it is also a nurturing scent. I don't know if he ever bought you flower or flowers, or because he wants me to bundle it up, and he's showing me this arrangement, a flower. I don't know, or a flower, but he's giving me the scent of that very strong. Okay. I feel that also what he's letting me know is that he's genuinely in all aspect wants to just be there present with you and just shower you with his love, with his attention. I mean, you, of all his children, you are the favorite. You are the daddy's little girl kind of energy. You give him, you gave him courage through the process of grief in the living when he had, is what he's showing me. And and he wants to so desperately do the same for you. Okay. um I just, it's like he just wants to grab you and hold you and just like he would to hold a little girl. Yeah. Okay. He's letting me know that, a lot of the times, nights are very hard for you. Okay. So I want to say that in this reading, even though we are connecting with this, with the other side, with the spiritual realm, with spirits, um, that they're very aware of what's on the other side and what's here. Okay. They are very aware. They're very aware of what's going on behind the scenes as well. That is one of the benefits um, of being in the spiritual realm. When you have lessons to learn, things to overview, and then choose directions of what path to take. Okay. I feel that for right now, they're not taking any path, or they're not considering to take a path spiritually. When, in a sense, when you pass, there's certain things that you have to go through, certain process that you have to go through. But their energy, they're very entwining together. And um, I feel that for them at the moment, it's like their path is to be around you, and their path is to make sure that you're coming through this. Okay, so it's almost like they become your guardian angels in a sense. Okay, for you. Mm. So yeah. So I would have to say that when they show me this, is what they're telling me is that they see what's behind you or around you. So they feel that within your energy, it's toxic energy. Um, Sometimes when I sense this, it's almost like someone probably did something negative behind the scenes for things to go the way they went. I'm not sure if this negativity came for when they were young. Okay, I have a feeling that this negativity came through when your parents were young, like a wishbone. You know what I mean? And could someone have done something to them negativity, including rituals in the past? Absolutely. And it demised their family. And I feel that when they were teenagers or when they were dating or some sort, maybe there was somebody else that was in love with your father or your mother, or something like that, like a third party interfering as they were growing. And I feel that this person was very evil minded. And the possibility of someone have done rituals, it's very strong there. And probably instead of ruining their life, it interfere with the ancestry of the line of the family, which are the children's. Okay, so he's explaining to me, or they're explaining to me, that they can see behind the scenes everything that's going on, not just physically but spiritually. Okay, let's see, what else can we pick up? Thank you. What else can... Okay, absolutely. So, you know, you will never find a proper way to heal from a loss, and they will never find the right way to find themselves finding ways to heal you, and there will never be a proper way to even connect with them, okay, physically. But there's always a way that they keep trying. If this didn't work, this worked. Okay, so your parents are very concerned on your emotions ability to how you are now, and they will not move forward if you are not at peace. So you will have to let them know that you feel peace within yourself, that they are together still, um, and that you will find still a way to be with them in the other side. Okay. um, Sometimes in situations like this, not like this, but I've had, and I'm going to say this, at one point I did have a client who was uh, had cancer, and her parents or loved ones were on the other side. So before her passing, she makes sure that we had done a clear the path uh, ritual to make sure that her path was clear to join them on the other side, because that was her choosing. Okay, her choosing. And in behalf of her interfering in her energy, we make sure that we aligned ourselves in the ritual for her to take that path. So she, and when the time was closer, she felt this peace within herself, because she knew that she was, first of all, choosing what direction to take on the other side, choosing what direction or path to follow next. And you can do that. Whatever you do not like here in this life, whatever, whoever, there's always a way to close those karma and choose your path for any other life after that. You can choose the path that you want to live next life in the now, especially when you know these kind of things, the ritual things, the reading things, the spiritual realm. then you make those choices wisely. And there are rituals for that, just as similar to what we did for this beautiful lady that's now on the other side. So I have to say that there is always a better path, including in the physical path that we're in. And I'm letting you know, and as I tell you, I'm also letting your parents know that in the spiritual realm that they're in, they don't have to hurt and ache the way they do due to the physical things that their physical family is going through, because that is their journey, your journey. And you have lessons to learn based on that, and they have lessons to learn based on what they're going through now. You know, when they were living that, those are lessons that they need to now uh, either repent or modify in the next life. You know, depends. Okay, for for us to see what other life they can or will have, then that's a different scenario, a different reading as well. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to connect with their pain as well as yours, and to entwine with them together and let them know that even though it's hurtful, it has to be done, and you have to go through this, but you need to be wise how you learn those lessons. Okay, you need to understand that pain is also healing. Okay, and I'm letting them know just as I'm letting you know. Okay, so will there be other reunions with them? There is a huge, tremendous possibility if if you decide to change your physical path. Okay, they're letting me know that. Okay, and and I'm also letting them know that this will be your choice if you do the things in the right way. When time is right, it'll be your time. It is not now. And you cannot do anything damaging to yourself, because then you will not be able to see them. You understand that? And there will be some type of healing within your energy eventually. And I will say it's almost like seeing the truth, probably from this reading. I don't know, maybe seeing the truth, seeing them literally in front of you spiritually. But there will be a clearing of the minds, there will be a clearing of the soul eventually. Could it be through a clearing of the soul ritual? Maybe. Only you will know what it is that you're needing at the now. The advice I can tell you is this: if you need clearing of the soul, you can have that ritual. If you need a cleansing of the physical and spiritual, you can have that too, which I definitely recommend based on this energy. That's clearing your space where you live, and also your physical self, and also your spirit. So basically that becomes 3-in-1 ritual, which I always recommend to client, especially of a lost one, and or other things that are going in the home environment or in your life that are just stagnant. So definitely, I will always recommend a client to have at least 3 a year, every 3 to 6 months. You know, according to how you're adjusting your energy. If your energy has improved from your last reading, your last ritual, if you've got one, then you need to see, am I ready for another one? Because I'm still hurting, I'm still grieving, and I'm not seeing any positive returns. Then it's time to clear some more energy out of the way. But rituals have to come with certain aspects. You need to understand that this is for your better growth, but you also need to understand that I thyself, the client, needs to make some adjustments in order to find other healings along with the spiritual rituals. Okay, so you need to understand that. It's just like when I do rituals for other people, for other including spiritual people that passed on. um you know, would come into a reading and we ask them, what is it that you need to heal on the other side? And so for right now, as for your parents, they, you know, they need to heal from forgiving themselves that they did not fail you, or they did not fail your family. This is just a path that meant to be, that was destined to be in this life. Okay, so they need to forgive themselves in order to find a new path that they're stuck from, because they really are stuck. They see you and they don't want to move forward, so they need to find some type of healing to that. um, when it comes to healing, we need to find a way to free their souls from whatever's going on physically. Okay, it's free, it's freedom in a sense of word. Okay, for them. Okay, Is there anything else that we need to see? Oh, okay. Get it? Yes. So, there has been conflicts in the past and in the living, and there has been conflicts between themselves on deciding what to do. Okay, because again, remember, they're still together. What happens is, on a spiritual realm, when it's time for a soul to journey out in separate ways, especially when they die like this, um, first they'll be combative about leaving each other. But know that when you separate spiritually, the energies, you run to certain circles, certain energies, certain path, but there's always a way to come back, especially when someone that passes, they have to come together to welcome the other soul of the people that they live with in this physical life. They always come together, even though they move separate. Okay, they always come together. As for right now, yeah. So as for right now, I would have to say that they're not looking to move forward on their separate ways. As for right now, they want some changes in the physical front for you. As for right now, they're also learning how to adjust to their energy, in the way that they lived it and in the way that they are now. As for right now, they're probably more concerned on the people that they left than where they are now. That will be changing, because at one point, the higher self has to come in and say, we need to take count of the energies and of the karma lessons of each one of them, and together. Okay, so, and from when that happens, they need to decide what direction to go for. Do I want to learn these lessons? um, do I want to go back to the life, this earth, this dimension, whatever it is? So it will come a point where there has to be a decision for them. Right now is serving them to be together and find a way together to solve and protect you, I feel. And also, I feel that they also want to find a way to come together and see if they can, probably have some resolution within the family. And when I tell you that, I'm also going to tell you that it's going to be very hard for them to resolve that problem, having the family come together. It What it can be is that, sometimes, and I will tell you this, on the physical life, when you've been at a distance from someone that you love, it doesn't have to be a love partner. It could even be family and or friends. We have certain rituals to bring forth family together. Okay, it could be like a sweetener bottle. It could be like uh, it's a karmic ritual for bringing back a loved one, to build that energy back again, at least on a spoken level, and at least to understand each other where they are, at least to mend certain situations, not necessarily to be together, but at least mend that karma, to heal that energy, and have the loved ones on the other side feel less of the energy and move forward willingly, to the next level of their spiritual growth. Okay. Okay. I hope that this was help to you. Let me see. How do we end this today? Can we end this on a positive note, please? Thank you. Let us end this on a positive note, everyone. Thank you. Your father is saying that he wishes he could have done more, okay? And that he apologizes if he didn't do enough for you. That's what he's saying. Your father's taken over more of the reading today, and I feel that he tried to in the physical life as well at times, okay? He tried to, as he's telling me that he tried to. Maybe he was not that assertive. Maybe he should have said his piece more straightforward to you and to everybody else, he says, okay? Where we see the energy now. Okay, thank you. Okay, yes. So for now, I'm definitely going to say this. You're going to have to recap on this later on, maybe in the next 3 weeks to 3 months, depending on where you are physically, my client. Because they have seen, since the time that they passed, there have been changes in and out of you. And I feel that for now, even though peace is there, healing is there, it's taken a little bit longer, okay, for you and for them as well, okay. They want to move in a better light, and they want the same for you, but um, they're just gonna have to see some type of improvement from you, you know, uh, and not just physically. I feel that spiritually it has to be spiritual. When you are moving in a better light, they will sense it, okay, and that will give them the way for you to, for them to be free, or for them to move on a more uh, vibration. The vibration will feel different around you and around them as well, okay. I definitely feel that it's going to take a little bit longer for them to uh, for them to be at peace, okay. They're not going to move forward in the way that they're supposed to if you're not moving in a better alignment, okay. I know you've tried, but they still see your grief and your pain and your sorrows and your tears. Even though success is around you, even though you have materialistic, a lot of good things that have come and will come in your way, they still need for you to find that healing. So work on yourself so they can find a way to uh, release themselves more, okay. um, I'm not sure if you traveled to the hometown where they grew up, or back home or something like that. It's almost like a travel to a different country, and I feel that it's coming back around. Okay, maybe there are movements that you will be making, traveling overseas or something like that. We definitely see that. So be very cautious on the time that you do also, and be very cautious in who you're meeting out there as well. Okay. He understands that the family is not all the way it's supposed to be. He understands that you were left with all the burden when they pass. He sees all of those things. But their understanding is that they're hoping to reconnect with you in the way that they're supposed to be. Okay, they're hoping that eventually the whole family is going to come together, you and them, on the other side. But in the moment, in the now, they're still with you in the spiritual sense, whether you feel it or not. They're still with you. um, there's a lot of positive energy that it's knocking at your door, but it's just not coming in the way that it's supposed to. Maybe there's going to be something new that is going to inspire you this year coming, and that would also inspire your shift and your change. um, you know, when I see this card, and I'm going to end this with this, is very positive because it's telling me that there's a lot of positivity going around you. You're just not seeing it as it is, or you're not, your eyes are open, but you're just behind the scenes, you know, you're not seeing the fruitfulness of that. And it's okay because it's not to your fault, is what I'm saying. So we need a little bit more work with you, and once this thing takes a board and it takes effect and we do this, please do believe me that when I see this card, it's letting me know that my client, it's on the way to recovery, that my client is on the way to healing also. My client is on the way to prosper in a lot of ways that he or she cannot imagine, and it will come, and it will come in double force. It's just delay, but it's going to manifest in a beautiful thing. So you have to maintain yourself in that way. And so we're going to close it at that, because I feel that your parents are telling me that they see all the good things that are around you, and they're just waiting to come in. Open that window, feel the breeze, feel the joy, feel the peace, feel the love, and feel their energy, and it's going to start taking place. Okay, we will be doing we will be doing the ritual, I feel, whichever ones you need, and we will be seeing that abundance come in you. uh, you know, we will be seeing that peace in you eventually. It's going to take a little bit more time, but we're going to get there. It's letting me know that. Okay, not seeing it, but it's coming your way. Okay, it's okay if your family is at distance for now, but it's there. No family is perfect. Please understand that. But it's there. Their karma is their karma. Yours is yours. So deal with yours and not theirs. Okay? Go with what you are going through right now. And it's okay if they're not there with you to go along with. It's okay. Know that you are not alone in this world at all. And I'm always here to help you in any way that I can. Always. And absolutely, you know that. So I want to thank you. And wish you the very best today and always. You know that. Always. Love and light to you. Love and light to you. And for everyone else, I am Margot, your tarot reader. Thank you and happy holidays.